Hey, it's Anna Marie from ERA King, Birmingham, Alabama. So this morning, Trulia announced a partnership with Uber to create like an icon if you're looking at the Trulia app or online at Trulia to look at houses, where you can request an Uber to go ahead and take you to the property. And that's kind of an interesting partnership to me, to partner a company, a real estate aggregator company that's going to help you find a house with a company that's going to help you with a transportation, the logistics company. It's an interesting partnership for sure. And it's really kind of gotten me thinking. Like I said, this is off the cuff, just my initial thoughts. I'm sure I'll have some more, and I'm interested to hear what some of you who maybe Uber services your area. The market I work in, Birmingham, does not, our city council voted to not allow Uber in our area, so we don't have an Uber, although I have used them in some other cities that I've gone to and absolutely love the service. I am an Uber advocate. But this is just an interesting partnership for me, and it got me thinking. At first I was like, why would they, partner with Uber? But then I thought, well, I'm sure in some of these bigger markets, buyers were potentially already taking cabs to see these properties anyway, so now they're just choosing to use a specific company, and Trulia chose to partner with Uber versus any other cab union or something like that to facilitate that. So I guess that's not really, I haven't thought much more about that. But what I have continued to ponder is, when Zillow bought Trulia a couple of months ago, the CEO came out and was talking about how he feels that Zillow and Trulia are at different places in the sales funnel when it comes to the pipeline, when it comes to where a purchaser is versus the actual transaction. And with this partnership, does this change where Trulia falls on the funnel? Trulia has always been very agent friendly and a promoter and advocate of using an agent. Zillow not so much. And so does this change where Trulia falls on the funnel when they partner with a company that's going to provide logistics? Does it move them up, meaning higher up? I'm sure buyers are, even if they didn't have a cab company, or even if they've got their own vehicle, they're going to drive by the house when they see it before, if they're interested in it, whether an agent's there or not. So that doesn't really change that. But is now Trulia looking to make a move in a different direction to no longer be agent friendly? And anyway, I just think it's something that should be discussed, and it's definitely got me pondering this morning. And I can't help but wonder, anything about if this is going to affect agent safety at all either. I realize, a lot of people changed their showing policies and their buyer showing policies recently after this tragic event occurred with an agent in Arkansas. And are we now going to have to rewrite those? Do we need to take those into consideration if they're going to meet you via an Uber? Plus there's just that whole getting to know you. Anyway, like I said, this video could go on and on and on. It does have me thinking, but the main thing I'm thinking about is Trulia now taking a different direction to change where they are in the sales funnel, like I said, as the guy said. Anyway, so questions, comments. I'm interested to hear fellow agents what you have to think about this, and I'd love to hear from some of my fellow agents who work in markets that Uber is there. Do you have people arriving in Ubers now to meet you, or are they driving in cabs to meet you now at properties? How does that work? How do you facilitate showing buyers properties when you already have that kind of competition? So anyway, leave a comment below or email me, Anna-Marie@era-king.com.